Hi everyone, for this episode of Team Jelly Bean, I thought I'd share with you 5 things you can do with your sisters. So first, I'd say in the past few years, my sisters and I have made a tremendous effort to try and see each other at least once a year. We live in California, in New York, in the Philippines, and it's kind of hard for us to get together every now and then since we have families and we have work and commitments, of course. But one of the things that we really try to do, because we know it recharges us, it fills our cup, it reminds us who we are, who we were, who we want to be. We try to get together at least once a year. Number 2, in getting together once a year, we know that someone's going to have to travel, or even all of us. Traveling together, rooming together, sharing makeup, sharing clothes. These are the things that girls love. We know that traveling together is something that pulls us out of the norm, takes us away from the family, even if it's just for a few days, so that we can recharge and remember who we are. Now, those trips don't have to be like super expensive or across the world. That would be nice, but these trips really just remove you from your norm so that you can find your center again. And for those of us that do have those tribes, for those of us that do have those sisters, we know that behind every successful woman, there is a tribe of other successful women who are propping you up when you need it and they have your back. Number 3, you have to eat. I don't mean like, okay, we're just gonna sit down to eat. I mean, really enjoying a meal, whether that is a budo fight and you're eating kamayan, or whether it is a meal that you all sat down and you cooked together and you prepared together and you're sitting down at the table. I think if anything, breaking bread with your sisters, breaking bread with your friends, breaking bread with your girlfriends gives you this time to not only just be grateful for the food that you guys are eating together, but the talk, the laughter, the sharing that occurs over a good meal and maybe even a good drink or two. It can't compare to when you're FaceTiming each other. Number 4, of course, to keep in touch. My sisters and I don't get to talk every day, but thank you for the beauty of FaceTime and the beauty of Messenger. We can all talk to one another whenever we need an ear to listen or a shoulder to cry on. I just think that even if we're living in different parts of the world, when we do get to talk and catch up with one another, it's grounding, it's a reminder, there's always someone to remind you to count your blessings. There's always someone to remind you that, you came out of this trial and here you are, making it, standing, adjusting your crown and surviving. But those conversations remind you that you're not just surviving, you can thrive through those trials as well. Number 5 is a combination of things. Well, simply because we need to laugh together, dance together. Sometimes we need to listen to music and sing together. We like to karaoke, we like to sit around. We like to also do something new. So I guess that would be part of number 5 in the sense that you should take the plunge, step outside your comfort zone, and who better to do that with? In my case, I'm really lucky. I have 3 wonderful, loving, supportive sisters who have seen me through the best of times and who have seen me through the worst of times. I also have sisters in Christ. I also have sisters in my sorority. I also have sisters that I grew up with since I was in elementary school. For this reason, I know I'm lucky, and I get to do all these things with all the different sisters that God has given me in my life. And that sisterhood, I celebrate with all of them. I have sisters that I celebrate my motherhood with. I have sisters that I pray for. I have sisters that I cry to. And I think if it's anything for this Team Jellybean episode, because of course, if I'm part of Team Jellybean, I also have a team of women who stand beside me and behind me and who support me in my motherhood, in being a daughter, in being a sister, in being a friend. And it's for those women in my life that I truly am grateful for. They're all really important to me that I love to do these things with. What do you guys like to do with your sisters? Do you have sisters, from all your different parts and seasons of your life? I'd love to hear about them. Leave them in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe. See ya!